Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. For those who don't know me, my name is Randy, and for those that do, well, I apologize. Foolishly, Tyler has given me the opportunity to speak here at his wedding today. I'm not quite sure he knew what he was getting into. But before I hand you over to the maid of honor, I would just like to say a big thank you to everybody that came out today for their big special day. The rest of the groomsmen and to the bridesmaids, you all look amazing, and they've done a marvelous job in helping Tiff today. In fact, they are only eclipsed by Tiff herself, who I'm sure you will all agree looks absolutely stunning today. The groom, however, just looks stunned. Right now, I'd like to ask both Tyler and Tiff to take part in my speech here a little bit. Tiff, if you'd please place your left hand on the table, and Tyler, if you would please place your right hand on top of Tiff's. I'd like to ask that both of you keep your hands in this position until the end of my speech, and believe me, Tyler, if you will regret it if you don't. Instead of telling you a bunch of stories that can drag on forever, you'll have to listen to my marital advice instead. I'm not sure I'm the best person to dish out advice, but I do have the following words of wisdom for the happy couple. For the groom, first, set the ground rules and establish who's boss. Then, do everything she tells you to. Second, a man in love is incomplete until he gets married. Then, he's just finished. Third, remember the word compromise. An amiable agreement between husband and wife whereby they agree to always let her have her way. And don't forget, if you buy her flowers, she knows you're feeling guilty. She will remember to the second the last time you bought her some and the reason why. And lastly, there are 3 words you must never ever forget. Honey, you're right. And for the bride, for you I have 5 little tips to a successful marriage as well. First, find a man who will treat you right and always stand by your side. Second, find a man who will shower you with gifts and compliments. Find a man who will comfort you in times of trouble. And also find a man who will please you and grant your every request. But most importantly, make sure that each of these guys doesn't know the other one's names. You guys still have your hands together? Good. It's been an honor and privilege to be part of this special day, and I honestly couldn't wish for a better girl to marry my brother. But now, in case any of you are wondering why I asked Tyler to place his hands on top of Tiffany's, I will tell you now. Tyler, as my last final gift to you, it has been with great pleasure that I have been able to give you the last few minutes in which you will ever have the upper hand over Tiffany. Please stand up and raise your glasses to Mr. and Mrs. Ellenberger.